Quick, get back, crawl, and keep it quiet.
Bottles and battledores, that were a near thing. An outpost in Miraz's army.
Line between us and Aslan's how? We'll never get help to Prince Caspian at this rate.
I suppose we'll have to go up the gorge again, the way Aslan showed me.
Lou, you're a hero. That's the closest you've got to saying I told you so.
But we must not lie here for long. Much time has been lost today.
I know. I told the others I'd seen you, but they didn't believe me.
Now you are a lioness. And old Narnia will be renewed. Now, child, I will wait here. Tell the others to follow. If they will not, then you must follow me alone.
You see?
Aslan! Peter, did you see too?
Well, I think I saw something. But it's so tricky in this light. Don't feel half so tired, though. The stone table.
Aslan's house, it's now called.
I see him. I see him now.
Oh, Aslan, I'm so glad. I'm so sorry. I've been leading them wrongly since we started.
My dear son, Edmund, Susan, and now for the little fellow who doesn't believe in lions. Come here, son of earth. Come here.
Oh, rats and wreckage. Put me down. Oh, frogs and frog spawn, please. Put me down. Oh, no. Oh, please put me down. Oh.
Son of earth. Shall we be friends?
Yes, please.
Now, sons of Adam and sons of earth, You hurry into the mound and deal with what you will find there.
Come on.
But can't we go too? We can fight just as well as any boys.
You are not to fight. And they are not boys. Even so, young Caspian and the kings of Narnia must not fight alone. No.
You're not still trying to tell us to pin our hopes on Aslan and King Peter and all the rest of it?
I must confess, I am deeply disappointed.
To speak plainly, your wallet's empty, your eggs addled, your fish uncaught, your promises broken. So stand aside and let someone else do the work.
The help will come. I stand by Aslan. Have patience. The help will come.
Who are these two strangers you brought into our council?
Perhaps your friends would like to speak for themselves.
Worshipful Master Doctor, I'm only a poor old woman. And very obliged to his lordship for his friendship, I'm sure. His Majesty. Oh, bless his handsome face. There's no need to be afraid of an old woman. I have some small, poor skill. Nothing like yours, Master Doctor. Some small skill in spells that I'd be glad to use against our enemies, if it were agreeable to all concerned.
Perhaps, Nickelbrick, your other friend would give some account of himself.
I am hunger. I am thirst. Where I bite, I hold till I die. I can fast 100 years and not die. I can lie 100 nights on the ice and not freeze. I could drink a river of blood and not burst. I can seem to die, and yet outlast all who attack me. Show me your enemies.
Oh, Nickelbrick, we will hear what you have in mind.
The old legends tell of other powers than the ancient kings and queens. How if we call them up?
But who?
A power so great that it held Narnia under its spell for year upon year.
The White Witch.
The White Witch. We want power, think of hers. Does legend not say she killed Aslan on that very rock?
But they also say he came to life again.
But heaven and earth! Haven't we always been told she was the cruelest enemy of all? A tyrant 100 times worse than Miraz himself.
To humans, maybe, but she defended the dwarves. If you can't help me against Miraz, I'll go to someone who can.
Is this open treason?
Put that sword back in its sheath, Caspian. I'm not afraid of you.
You dare threaten His Majesty? Come on then, take me on.
Stop. What do you mean, calling on the witch? All the stories agree the witch is dead.
Is she?
Bless your heart, sweet learned Master Doctor.
Whoever heard of a witch who really died? You can always get them back!
Call her up! Draw the circle! Prepare the blue fire!
That is your plan, then? Black sorcery. Call up an accursed ghost. Never while I live!
You all right, Ed?
I think so. I've got that brute Knickerbrick.
You sat on, get off your fat lum.
Knickerbrick dead. And the hag dead too. And that must be a werewolf.
You, I take it, are Prince Caspian.
I am. But I've no idea who you are.
No idea, Your Majesty.
King Edmund, from the old time.
This is Peter the High King.
Oh, Your Majesty. You are very welcome here.
Your Majesty.
Best of badgers. I heard you. You never doubted us for a moment.
No credit to me, Your Majesty. I'm a beast, and we don't change.
He's wounded.
Now, no fuss.
I must go. We must fight.
Wait! I have a plan.
What's this, an attack?
Parley. They carry green branches. Most likely they are coming to surrender.
I'll wager they bring no surrender, but a challenge.
Why, we hold the enemy in our fist. Mirage would never be so stupid as to throw away his advantage on a combat.
But he might be brought to it.
Have I taken your lordship's meaning? That you and I could hold this land very happily, without King Mirage?
Who is the noble messenger?
Edmund, King of Narnia in the old time, brother to Peter.
From Peter, High King over all the kings of Narnia, Emperor of the Lone Islands, and Lord of Cair Paravel. To Miraz, sometime Lord Protector of Narnia, and now styling himself as King. Greetings.
Give it me! Do I take it aright? Your brother, Peter, wishes to engage me in personal combat as token for our armies?
Exactly that.
Why should I fight? I have an army to fight for me. Why does the brave young Caspian not offer to fight me himself?
He is wounded, and it is the right and duty of the High King.
See these heralds well attended. Give them food and drink. So, a challenge. I assume there is only one opinion as to that.
Indeed, sire, and that is to refuse it.
Of course. But we must have good cause.
Although I have never been called a coward, I must plainly say that if his brother, the High King Peter, is even more dangerous than this young man, why, on your life, Your Majesty, have nothing to do with him.
Plague upon it! Do you think I am afraid to face this Peter? I wanted your counsel as to the policy of the matter, whether we, having the clear military advantage over their forces, should throw that advantage away.
The challenge must be refused. There is death in the strange knight's face.
There you go again! Are you trying to make me out a greater coward as yourself? You talk like an old woman, Glozelle. What say you, Lord Sir Caspian?
Do not touch it, sire. As you say, policy gives your Majesty excellent grounds for refusing, without any cause for questioning your Majesty's courage or honor.
Great heavens! Are you also bewitched today? Do you think I am looking for excuses to refuse this fight? You might as well call me coward to my face. if I do refuse it, as my good sense tells me that I should, you will believe, and teach others to believe, that I am afraid. Isn't that so?
No, no. No man your majesty's age will be called a coward for refusing combat with a great warrior in the flower of his youth.
Now I'm not only a coward, but a dotard, with one foot in the grave. Well, let me tell you, my lord, with your craven counsel, you have achieved the very opposite of your intent. I had intended to refuse, but I shall accept! Do you hear? Accept!
But if we are to provide marshals for this combat, I should be one.
No, Caspian, that would not be proper. For it is your right to the throne that the fight is about.
Sire, King Peter.
Ah, Reaper Sheep.
Sire, I should make a very fine marshal.
I'm afraid it might not do. Some humans are afraid of mice.
I have observed it, sire.
And it might not be quite fair to King Miraz to have anything in sight that might abate his courage.
Your Majesty is the mirror of honor.
Come on, Peter.
Peter!
Let me help you, Your Majesty.
And this is for your insult this morning.
King Miraz is dead!
Aslan, this is Prince Caspian.
Welcome, Prince. Do you feel yourself sufficient to take up the kingship of Narnia?
I don't think I do, sir.
Good. If you had felt sufficient, it would have been proof that you were not. Therefore, under us and the High King Peter, you shall be King of Narnia, Lord of Cair Paravel, and Emperor of the Lone Islands. Lucy.
Hail, Aslan! I am utterly confounded. I am completely out of countenance. I crave your indulgence, sire, for appearing in this most unseemly fashion.
But it becomes you, small one. Why, after all, do you need a tail?
Sire, a tail is the very honor and glory of a mouse.
I sometimes wonder, friend, if you do not think too much about your honor.
Highest of all kings. A very small size has been bestowed upon mice, and if we did not guard our dignity, those who weigh worth by inches would allow themselves very unsuitable pleasantries at our expense.
You have conquered me. You have a great heart. Not for the sake of your dignity, Reap-a-Cheap, but for the kindness your people showed me long ago when they ate away the cords that bound me to the stone table. You shall have your tail again.
By order of Aslan, Narnia is now to be ruled by its rightful king, Caspian X. Henceforth, the old order is restored, and Narnia will belong to its talking beasts, and dwarves, and dryads, and fauns, and all other creatures, as much as to its human men and women.
Children, the moment has come for your return to your own world. Between that world and this, there once were many chinks and chasms. They have grown rare. This simple door is one of the last. It is open to all to go, but not all will come back.
Come on. Our time is up. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
Thank you, King Peter, for helping me become Your Majesty. But we can't go back to an English railway station looking like this.
Goodbye, Aslan. We're not coming back into Narnia again, are we?
You are not, and Susan is not. You are getting too old. Edmund and Lucy may come, perhaps.
Home. But Peter, Susan, how awful that you can never go back.
Oh, it doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. You'll understand one day.
Lucky Peter, back to school.
Lucky Susan, off to America.
While we have to go and stay with our horrible cousin Eustace. He only likes us there because he likes to bully us.
Well, I assure you, this is an ex-king of Narnia. I won't be easily bullied.
How typical that Eustace just wasn't even at the station to meet.
Oh, I didn't mind. Bit of peace and quiet here anyway in your room. Look at that.
Isn't it beautiful?
Just makes things worse. Looking at a Narnian ship and not even being able to get there.
Looking is better than nothing. She is a very Narnian ship, though, isn't she? Not still playing that stupid game. Narnia. I've made up a limerick. Kids who play games about Narnia get gradually balmier and balmier.
That doesn't even rhyme, Squirt.
And it's real, not a game. You know you made it all up. You're absolute liars.
You won. Go away.
This is my house and I'll stay where I like. That's a rotten picture anyway. It is not. It's beautiful. It's so real. The water looks so wet and the waves really look as though they're going up and down, up and down. Don't! You're making me seasick.
Lucy, it is moving.
The sea! Smell the sea! Stop it! Whatever silly game you're playing, stop it! It's going to drag us in! It's dragging us in! Stop it! Stop it!